honest, I'll being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah.
Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south.
Hello, and welcome everybody. Jedi Man, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Let me just swap this title around, and we're gonna get working. And Arena Teams Takeover. So yeah, this is gonna be a takeover I'm doing for somebody. Anybody ever wants takeovers, feel free to hit me up on Discord. Still offer that as a paid service. If you're interested, just hit me up on Discord. We can discuss that. But yeah, pretty much what I was told on this account is he wants some arena teams, he wants some 3v3 teams. So kind of working on that. Just I was looking, and he was saying do not touch the Demon Lord team, which kind of makes sense, right? Most of these you would not use. Maybe Elva could be used in some arena teams. And then he said also do not use anything from Calamitous. It's his carry. He likes the guy, he can use him everywhere. So it makes sense, right? So we're not going to be touching him. And honestly, with how well I see Calamitous being built, right? He looks pretty decent. I think he might just be one of the nukers for one of the arena teams. So we should not have to touch his builds. But we definitely have plenty of options. Now the question is going to be, obviously, do we have do we have the gear, do we have the stone skin and stuff? Considering the fact that he is currently in bronze 4, I'm quite sure we could find some teams. Just looking at the account, right? Just looking at his account, I'm quite sure we could find some teams to just get him to at least silver 4, if not gold 1, right? Like there's a few mythicals. We have Harima, we have Fabian, we have Warlord I saw over here. Who else? Armand's, Galathier, what's his name? Laz. So there's plenty of good ones. Like obviously there's a few I'm not as familiar with, like Dune Herald Zaharis. I want to see what this guy does. Case Steel's Terminator, buff spread, block buffs and block active skills on the target, just one enemy. Intercept, block debuffs, increase speed. Okay, so I'm not sure if he would necessarily come into an arena team, but we definitely have plenty of options. Now the first thing that I want to check is see what this says, right? See what the team optimizer says for some teams for arena. I've never personally just checked for arena. I just want to see. Okay, let's see. I guess it just doesn't give us, right? It doesn't show teams for arena. I've never actually looked at that. I was just trying to see if it randomly said anything, but I guess yeah, there's no suggested teams or anything. So yeah, we're just gonna have to go from there and see what we can get together, and hopefully we can make a nice something nice out of this. We are full inventory, so I think one of the first things that I need to do is I need to go and see if I can do a little bit of a cleanse, just to make some space. Obviously start with the easiest, start with the flat stats, and then go for. I'm gonna keep the zeal because I know there's some quests for that. That one has speed, I'm gonna keep it. Not gonna keep it. Then the merciless, maybe I'm gonna keep because not sure exactly how much the account has, but let's have a look. Obviously we're gonna be rolling stuff, doing everything that we can to make. Okay, so we're pretty short on merciless, at least unequipped. Yeah, so merciless is not gonna be a thing. We do have some feral options, so that could be good. Again, if we do find the good enough gear. Pinpoint, again, pretty tight on pinpoint. Maybe this account gear cleansed a little bit too hard. It was too hard of a gear cleanse. Let me see, any low level stuff. 4-star, okay, yep, selling all the 4-star. I don't think even though it's leveled up, don't think we're gonna keep it. Let's see, anything like this. Nope, 5-star rare. I'm just trying to like make a little bit of space because with the regearing, obviously with lots of those champs, we're gonna need space because we're gonna keep taking stuff out. How are we looking over here actually? What's the limit there? Okay, so that over there we're fine just with this one. Honestly, over here I'm just gonna go in, like I see Fury. There's no reason, honestly. It's just not good enough, right? Fury should all be. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna go too much because he might want to keep Fury, but at least let me see if there's 5-star rare stuff I'm gonna sell, right? If it's like 5-star rare or epic, That's Fury or other random sets like immunity that's not as good anymore. I'm just gonna sell it just to make some more space. Hello Femrail, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. See anything else? I can see Divine Speed, I can sell it again, Divine Life I mean. What else? Lifesteal, I guess it's leveled up. Hopefully this will be good enough space. Maybe I just sell all of the 5-star for Fury, right? Because if he's gonna keep and use some Fury, which is kind of like a mess set, he's just gonna go with higher one. Same thing for Days, same thing for Frenzy. There's just there's no uses for them anymore. Like I cannot see anything that would make this be worth it. Maybe like this, they can give quads. I'm keeping. Again, let's see curing. I can sell the curing set because again, it's kind of like meh. Okay, we have a few spots, but at the same time, like if I need more spots, I can just go and grab like any other, like somebody from here that's not built, just mule some gear and then chuck them in the vault if we get some space. Or no, just leave them out, it's fine. Plenty of champs over here, lots that should have been maybe sold, fed. I'm guessing he has a full faction guardian, or at least where it's possible. Yep. But yeah, I guess let's start looking at this. So first of all, I guess let's start with 3v3, because in 3v3, the way you normally do it when you're trying to push like at least like higher stuff at least, right? You try to go with what's it called? You try to go with arena with defense first, and then we go with offense, right? Because defense is the thing that makes you go high in 3v3. If you don't have a good enough in defense, doesn't matter how much you climb, you're just gonna be hit and you're just gonna go back down. Okay, we're doing fine, everything works okay. We're on Twitch and YouTube. Okay, so let's have a look at defenses. So first of all, let me just look at some random stuff and basic things. So from my point of view, obviously one can be a speed team. That I think the first team should be like something like Arbiter, Armands, then I think we're gonna split these two off, right? We're gonna split Armands and Warlord. So these two, then we can go with even Fabian. Fabian could be a different team, and Warlord could be a different team, right? Just like sort of a lockout, lockout, and lockout. So these are gonna be the 4 fastest with high accuracy we can get. Then we can go with, I guess, Calamitous as the damage in the first one. Sigfrin can go in the second team. How do you mind the third? So these could be like the nukers. We also have her, but I'm not sure we're gonna use her. See what else do we have options over here. Maybe she could be interesting. He could be interesting. Even have her. Yeah, we definitely have plenty of options. Maybe I'll go like this, like that. Definitely have the options. Obviously, just gonna have to see like how people are with skills and stuff. Might have some double nukers in some teams. But yeah, there's definitely options. If anybody sees anything right that I'm missing, make sure you let me know. Obviously, I'm not the most top tier arena player by any means, but definitely seeing some cool stuff in here. Thinking one of the teams could even be something like this, right? She's really good to remove buffs. Maybe she goes over here at the top. I don't think we need that. Actually, no, let's go like that. Lockout, 3rd meter control, and then we can just smash over here, remove buffs, block them. No reviver over here, but maybe we can work without that. Or instead of this, we do that. Let's keep buff removal. Yeah, Galactic and Laz. I think Galactic is gonna make one of the teams. I'm not sure about Lazarius, because you have so many options, right? You have so many options. Obviously, Odin, Faith Father can make one of the teams. But like, yeah, okay. So actually, let me swap this out a bit. So because we have Odin as one of the speed leads that brings arena, let's pair him with the Warlord. And let's see, any good Void nuker that he has that we could use. Yep, we have over here, right? We could use him as a nuker in one of the teams. And then just to make sure we survive, because we don't have a revival, we could go like this. Horima to give us the survivability. Baron could be the nuker for that team. Harima could be like the backup nuker. And then we can go like that. Then at the top we have Calamitous. But then over here, right, see, we have this. We have Shuzen that can be really good. We have him that can be really good. It's like so many options. So many options. Who do you build, right? Over here, obviously, I need a damage dealer at the bottom. So maybe I don't use Lady Mikage. Maybe I leave Lady Mikage more for like something else, for like what's it called? Why can I not brain? Hydra. And then we can get Sigvrand, right, as a damage dealer over here. So I feel like this could look like solid defenses, right? Arbiter, obviously, can never go wrong with an Arb. Maybe though, maybe I could do this swap. How's it going, Buggy Games? Welcome. Buggy, if you have any, like, if you've been more endgame arena recently, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears, right? Obviously, when it comes to arena, it can always be so much different, because the thing is, you build the teams, you build the defenses, you go with offenses, but then everything can change. Everything is subject to change depending on what you're facing, depending on what you get attacked, depending on how your teams perform, right? But right now, just looking at this, 3v3 defenses for arena, you know, normal arena pushing. I'm thinking these are going to be the 3 teams that we can go for 3v3 arena, right? Just a quick hi out for a meal with hubby, but saw you were live and couldn't not pop in. Thank you, Day3. Enjoy your meal. Have an amazing evening. I mean, the blessing, I mean, I know we're gonna, I'm just talking about first, just the champs, right? The combination of champs. The blessings, I know we need to change. We're gonna have, obviously, Sheep or the, what's it called, Temporal Change on him. We're not gonna stay with Brimstone. Baron not, I mean, the reason why I was thinking Baron over here was because of the Void speed, but I guess you would not care about his speed. So I guess you not care about the speed because I would just lock them out. So maybe over here at the top I go like this. But we would have double buff remover, so it not necessarily makes sense. I mean, I guess it does, right? You can never have too much buff remover. Lady Mikage could start with the ally attack. But I would prefer to have actually somebody over here that brings increased defense. So many speed teams. I know. I know. It's like just what I'm looking for the options. We could go defense. At least one go second team. That's true. So I guess I could I guess I could forego one of the lockouts. Mikage trash for defense. Okay, we're gonna... Poor Lady Mika, I used to love her. Right? I used to love her. Use her everywhere. So maybe I do something like this then. Still get fast Arbiter into Local Warlord, right? He can remove the buffs. He can nuke. And at least we have, right, good for the speed lead over here for the Voids. Top one looks okay. And then the bottom one could be the second one. See, do I go high resist? I'm gonna go high resist. And just maybe mix and match. The thing is, I cannot use Elva. I mean, I guess I can use Elva, but I cannot rebuild her because he wants her to be kept in that build. Decent now, okay, okay. So over here, one thing that I'm looking for over here is an increased defense buff for what's her name? An increased defense buff for Harima, right? Use a tanky team with Galathir there. You need the increase, exactly. Need increased defense for Harima. So who does bring increased defense? Let's find somebody that brings increased defense. That makes sense for Arena as well. Laz doesn't, right? He brings attack, increased attack, and strengthen. What about his second form? Nope, same thing. Does this guy do again? Nope. I mean, we have her, but obviously Martyr is not the best. Martyr is not the best option for increased defense. Oh yeah, what does Lady Noel do? Just increase speed, target an ally, block buffs, revives and stuff. Her passive is pretty cool. I mean, I guess Wixwell. Yeah, Laz could be good too. It's just obviously I was trying to see if I can get somebody can bring increased defense, like you said, like I was thinking as well. Might not be possible. Does he do it AoE? He could be interesting in a defense, right? I know he can be really annoying. He does bring the increased defense, AoE. Could build him oh yeah, I don't think he has Mithrala. I do not think he has Mithrala, or maybe I missed her. I don't think he has her. Did I miss Mithrala? I don't think he has Mithrala. But like, yeah, I think this guy can be really fun, right? He can bring that ally protection, he can bring the healing. He can be interesting. He could be like in a Guardian build, stuff like that. Definitely lots of quirky things to do. But you need to build them very high resist that. Yeah. I mean, he does the cleanse. You know what? Removes debuffs, heals them, fills thermometer, places block debuffs. So maybe I don't necessarily need a Harima in this team actually, now that I'm looking at it. Because they already have the revive Horimas again. Horima's locked for the clan boss. No, sorry, not Horima. Elva. So Elva's locked for the clan boss. I'm not going to be able to rebuild her. He wants her to stay there. So I'm just going to maybe remove Elva and bring somebody else that maybe brings some sort of a different kit. 600 plus resist at least on Galactic for Island. Elva can switch with other DPS slot. Yeah. I could try and go with a quirky Fabian, right? High resist, low accuracy Fabian. A lot to be said for just placing mythicals in defense to put people off. Lots of people look player power and avoid. That's true, Hunter. I was even thinking Fabian could be like a Fabian could be high resist with some accuracy, right? For just going against other teams, or maybe you could not you know, survive that. He could still be fun. He can be decreasing debuffs in this team, so I feel like Laz could be good, right? Even though, like, yeah, we would have Galathier that can do in the second form. He can decrease, right? Removes all buffs. Because we're gonna go with defense, we can keep him only in the first phase, right? The first mode. And I could try, like I said, kind of like a quirky, high resist Fabian with some accuracy. Use Laz there. I mean, I guess. So I guess I would keep Lazarius in the defense mode, right? Not in the damage mode. I'm gonna keep him in this mode for strength and more survivability and stuff. Removing buffs, block buffs, all the cool stuff. Okay. How Staltus build maybe better than Islin, good soul and increased defense. The problem is Staltus only puts increased defense on himself, right? He doesn't help with Horima. The passive revival on Zarius can be very good indeed. That's true, he can help. Even though, like, we also have Star Sage in this team. We have Galathier. This could work. We might not have... Keep in mind, we are in Bronze 4, right? So we're not talking about Gold 3, Gold 4, Gold 5 stuff here. The gear might not be there to, like Buggy suggested, to hit 600 plus resist. But... let's go second form too. You think? Oh yeah, because if I do kill stuff, I do get some lockouts. That's true. Okay, so let's first set this off. So first of all, obviously, I guess we open with this one, then her prioritize this. Armand's go with this one first. And Calamitous, I think we're gonna go with... I think he hits harder on the first mode, right? Armand's A3 first, you sure? Actually, yeah, because we're gonna lock out. Strip Stone Skin, yeah, we're gonna lock out Yumiko and then come back to him. But Calamitous, I think he's gonna sit in this one, right? Yeah, I think this is the... Get him to do damage with that one. I don't think I'm gonna swap Calamitous, because like he said he's gonna keep him like that, but... Yeah, obviously the blessings were gonna change, but you know what, let me quickly take a screenshot of this and then take all of them in Doom Tower. Right? Take them all in Doom Tower so that I can have them at the top for building. That's what I do usually, just to have to see, like, you know, recently used first. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go out. The next ones. So we took up until here, I think. Let me see. Recently used first. Okay, next ones. Warlord, Harima. Let me see. Arbiter. Islin. Odin. Yumeko. Okay, and then we have Islin and someone else. Cat should be more annoying. I mean, the thing is, the best gear I think is going to be on Calamitous. I'm not going to re-gear Calamitous. He told me not to re-gear him, because that's what he's using. So I'm not going to touch him. Let me see. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm missing Islin. And who else? Let me see. Oh, and no, Harima's there. Islin, okay, let me see again. So, Warlord, Arbiter, Odin, that. So, first team, Warlord, Arbiter, Odin. Oh, yeah, Sigfried. No, I already put him, Sigfried. Then, second one, Galathier, Laz, Islin, and then Harima. And then, top one is, oh, yeah, Shuzen. Yeah, exactly. As a 6-star Calamitous, that should hit harder. Okay, Shuzen needs to be added over here. And then we have the 12 ones that we're gonna work on. Because honestly, if we build these well, that should be the same thing for offense arena. Yeah, 6-star Armands as well. So I'm debating, because it's 6-star, do we really go with banner or do we go with sheep? Or is polymorph not that much of a thing anymore? I mean, keep in mind again, we're bronze 4, right? Thinking sheep could be good as well. The banner might win lots of speed races. Okay. Okay, it's a 6-star at the end of the day, that's true. Okay, there we go. Intimidating presence on Armands. Then, let's see, Calamitous is doing fine. Sigfried, yes, going with this one. The more buffs, the more damage. Then Harima, I guess for Harima, it's like Nature's Wrath for now. It is what it is. If it was a 6-star, obviously would have gone with, what's it called? Crushing Rend. But I guess we can keep this, because this way, at least with this build, it can be useful for PvE as well, against Hydra. Not all people have 6-star flags, that's true. Like, yeah, she can stay like that. Warlord can stay like that. Nature's fine till 6-star, yep. Kideon stays with 3, 4, 9, and 12. Okay. So now the question is, who should have the fastest gear? From my point of view, I think the fastest gear on the account, at least that's available, should go on an Arbiter. Arbiter flag. I mean, most of the time, Arbiter will be in the same team as Armand. So this could work. This could help her cut in. Sigfried Lightning Cage. Oh yeah, that could help him protect. This could help him protect that block damage. Oh yeah, I don't have. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's true. It's Arbiter's the second team. Yep, okay, let's go with Flag. It makes sense, right? Anyway, Arbiter with intimidating presence makes sense as well. Yep. But I still believe that my fastest gear should be on Arbiter. Or let me see, 110. Or do we think Shuzan? I'm thinking Arbiter. I might need to buy. I'm definitely gonna have to buy a Masteries for her. That looks fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Doodle. Make Shuzan fastest. Really? Why? Okay. But I don't think so. I don't agree. Because she's closer to a 5-star. She's closer to a 5-star and she has the banner on her as well. So in the team that she's gonna go for Taking Arena. Exactly. That's why I'm thinking Arbiter, because Arbiter can be picked in live arena as well. So I think I'm just gonna go with her because of that reason. Okay, let's see. Do we have the Termeter? Yep, there we go. We have the Termeter relics, 100%. Wearer heals and Termeter effects increased effects applied to allies are boosted by 15%. 100%, that's what I'm gonna use on her. We have some of that. Let's go. Use wands. 20% chance to reflect stun, sleep, fear, true fear, freeze back onto producer. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna have a ton of them. It's just like there's one and that's it. I'm not sure there's much to be forged about that. Oh, there is quite a bit. Okay. I'm not gonna jump into forging. I'm gonna let him do the forge what he wants. Relics can always be tweaked later on and do whatever. But yeah, I guess let's start. First things first. Let's start with Arbiter. Arbiter is put a wand on her. It gives her more speed. Perfect, and then accuracy at max level. Then let's see Gemstone. If he wants to improve, he needs more stats, more speed from relics. I know, but keep in mind, like I said, it's still he's still like in bronze 4. There's still place to improve. We can start out with this though. Termeter increase effects are more effective on the wearer. Can I check equip stuff? Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're really short on, yeah. He has one Cat's Gaze, might be good for Siegfried. Yep, we have a few. We have one that's on Venus, one that can be put on Siegfried, so we can work with that. Let me just put that on him right now, because we know we're gonna use it. There we go. Okay, let's start doing this. Aisling resist relic. Okay, I guess let's start with relics on everybody. Okay, let's see. Which ones do resist relic? Okay, weather resist increases by 2 for every 5% HP loss, stacks up to 20%. So I'm guessing that one, right? Yep, this one, the Inferno Sphere. There we go. Shuzan, I guess this one with the Termeter stuff. Because we already put Arbiter in the wand. Okay, Warlord, let's see. For Warlord, what can we give him? Something that gives him accuracy, I guess, ideally. So even though we're not gonna have necessarily the true fear side of things, getting extra accuracy, this extra accuracy can help on Warlord. Jesus Christ, Twitch. Or now YouTube. Oh, what the hell? Am I disconnecting or something? Because it keeps posting. My Twitch just keeps spamming. Like, I'm sorry. Let me just try that. So weird. Okay, that's on Warlord. Yeah, more ones. Okay, for Harima. So let's see. I already have on him as a new card. Already have on him. Harima, another damage one would be ideal. At least 3 more ones. Yeah, eventually he'll get there. So I think for Harima, not sure what makes sense. Talon? What Talon? I don't have, he doesn't have that many, like I said. This is all that he has. So we don't have much. I'm not gonna, again, I'm not gonna take from Venus, because he uses Venus already. He said don't take from Venus. Ideally it would be another Cat's Gaze, but green rare one. Do you see it somewhere? He's missing it. Yeah, he doesn't have it. Yeah, he needs to craft badly. Okay, so at least we have that. Now let's start looking at Arbiter. Let's start with number 1. Okay, so Arbiter, whichever is our speed the highest. I know, but like, you know, he just, that's what he wanted. Like, you know what, maybe I just take it for Harima, because it's worth it. Venus, I think, can do without the relic, honestly. She doesn't lose speed, she doesn't win everything. It costs like 320, but Harima's gonna love it. She's gonna be awesome. No judging, Buggy. Don't bully. So let's see which one could be good on Harima. So obviously it has to be the round one. Oh wait, you can play. You can place 3. Honestly, I'm not as a. No, what am I talking about? No, right. I'm like, wait, what? You can place 3? After dumb builds, Dual Relic 912 can help him a lot. Yep, he needs lots of improvement. That's where we are coming to. So I guess let's start building, and we're gonna continue with that, because it's gonna be a long one. So first things first, obviously speed. Let me just hide set filter so we see everything over here. Whatever has speed, speed's the highest. Let's see, it's just this one, a double. And then we're gonna look at whatever we have 6-star. And if we have stuff that we can roll, we're gonna roll. Okay, let's see, we get the double. Nope, okay, so far our best is 17. Pretty much we need the triple. Or a good double. Okay, just 1. I guess I could only plus 4. Okay, make it the triple. Come on. Hit me with the triple. Oh, man. Really would have liked that triple. Come on. I mean, also this is gonna depend, because if I can get a triple or a quad on Shuzen, then might make her the fastest, right? Come on, hit me with the speeds. Come on, make it a triple at least, please. Okay, double, come on, triple speed, please. Oh, fuck off. This one would be worth a rework, honestly. Come on, give me a triple speed on this one instead. Okay? Okay? Ah, fuck off. Yeah, if I get obviously double or triple on Shuzen banners, she's gonna be the fastest one then. Okay, so far double and pinpoint is the highest we can get. Let's check Shuzen banners. Right. Okay, speed at the top. Again, let's hide the set bonuses. Pinpoint, maybe. I mean, obviously you'd prefer accuracy. Okay, just 1 roll. So for Shuzen, I'd obviously like to have accuracy. Let's select 5-star? No. Oh! So accuracy only has 5-star. I mean, if I get the triple or quad, maybe. Okay, nothing. Nope. Okay, so accuracy main is not gonna be a way. I might just ignore it if I get good speeds. Nope. Nope. So it has to be triple to trump Arbiter. The tricky thing is, you want to have her. You want to have her with accuracy as well, right? Shuzen needs to have some accuracy as well to do her stuff. So if we don't land any accuracies in here, any speeds, any triples, it's not gonna be worth it. Triple or quad might trump it because we can get accuracy from other areas, but if we don't start with that, honestly, when it's epic, I should just level 4. Level 4, if it doesn't give speed, move on. And it obviously has to be 6-star. Yeah, so it seems like Arbiter it is. Arbiter it is, because Shuzen just doesn't... Actually, let me see. Do we have enough... Do we have protection stuff? She could be fun. No, just like a couple of stone skin, a little bit of feral. If it's not 9-piece feral, though, it's not that ideal, right? Okay, so at least we know what we have. Let's start from there. I'm not gonna maybe go too crazy on stuff like this, because like I said, we have to build a ton of people. Like ring, I'm gonna leave it there. The amulet, I guess we can look at something like this, right? To complete the pinpoint set. Even ring if we have a pinpoint. Let's see. What's happening? Wait, what? Oh no, this one was for dwarves. I'm like, oh wait a second. Any pinpoint lying around? No. Yeah, another pinpoint piece would help a lot here. After can be easy 350, 360. Shuzen can be better, faster. Faster champs band are most important. Yeah, so it's like definitely stays like that. Now let's look at speed boots, right? 6-star speed boots that we have. How are we looking with okay, we do have some of this oil, which is good. We don't have so much of the dust. Again, see, it might not be ideal. But like, let's just see if we hit the speed on some of these. We cannot max it either, because it doesn't have the top one. But at least there's, you know. Okay, no speed over there. Okay, next one, then we could go with speed. Righteous, maybe. Doesn't have speed. Yeah, we're liking the good gear. Which is kind of like, you know, I expected this. But I guess for now, that's what we have. That's what we go with. I guess we're going to go with this one. Oh no, don't you dare die electricity. Don't you dare die electricity. I had to die earlier. I don't want it again.